Hey friends, welcome back to the channel Merly on Time Watch Reviews. I'm Chris and I unbox and review budget watches. Now today's watch has been a long time in coming. I picked up this Addiesdive watch on Boxing Day during the Christmas sales, and I picked it up for 76 Canadian dollars. That's 56 US dollars. And this value for dollar spent is by far the best watch that I've got on Aliexpress to date. So let's get into this one. Alright guys, before we get to the up close and personal montage of the watch that I do in every review, just wanted to go over the basic specs of this beautiful watch. This is model number AD2117, current price of 104 US dollars. You have a case of 44 millimeters, a lug-to-lug of 47.5 millimeters, a height of 13 millimeters, and a lug width of 20 millimeters. The watch is constructed all of stainless steel. The case, the bezel insert, bracelet, it's all stainless steel. Now, the interesting thing on the Addiesdive specifications list for this watch on the AliExpress website was that the screw-down case back, which we do have screw-down case back with some Addiesdive laser etch branding on there, is 316L stainless steel, the screw-down case back. The rest of it, they say, is just stainless steel. So the whole thing, by the specifications list, doesn't appear to be surgical grade stainless steel, just the case back. And so you do have a screw-down case back, a screw-down branded crown. You have a 120 click unidirectional bezel. I'll let you have a listen to this. The action on this is fantastic. There's no wobble at all in the bezel, no back play, really distinctive clicks, nice tension on the bezel so you know it's not going to move, and it lines up perfectly. There is 200 meters of water resistance on this, but whether or not you would trust that rating from an AliExpress brand is up to you. You do have a flat sapphire crystal covering that dial, and it does appear to maybe have a little bit of AR coating on it. And you do have some lume on this watch, which we'll get to in just a moment. But for now, let's get up close and personal with this Addiesdive Captain Willard Homage. Okay guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed the up close and personal. So this takes us to my likes and my gripes about this watch. And first like is value for dollar spent. Even at the current price of 104 USD, I think you're going to be hard pressed to find another watch on Aliexpress that carries as much value as this Addiesdive does. And there is a new colorway as well in this model, and it is absolutely fantastic. Just have a look at this blue kind of gradient dial on this one. I think this one is absolutely fantastic, and had this one been available before I purchased this one, I would have bought it. Second like is the dial. Absolutely love this textured dial to this watch. Absolutely awesome to look at. The third is the lume. The lume on these watches is absolutely incredible. Now, this particular watch uses a combination of C3 lume, Superluminova on the handset, and BGW9 on the indices and on the pip. The lume on my time lapse lasts over 30 minutes, and that means this is absolutely amazing. In fact, this has probably, it's got to be one of the top looms I've ever seen on a watch, certainly from Aliexpress. Check out this lume time lapse. All right, fourth like is the finishing on the watch. For the price point, it's nicely finished. There's nice brushing on it, nice mix of polish on the side of the case. For the price point, the finishing is actually pretty well done. And finally, the great bezel action. It really does have a wonderful bezel action. Now, to the gripes about this watch. There's some people that do not like the Addiesdive logo on these watches. Personally, I don't like the Addiesdive name. I kind of wish they would just stick with having the logo at the top and remove Addiesdive from the dial altogether. I'd prefer the logo, and so the Addiesdive name just is not something that I'm a huge fan of. Love their watches, not a huge fan of the name. The crown, well guarded, but it is a little tricky to manipulate with my big fingers. My wife calls them Shrek hands, so here she's getting up. Hi, Patty. She's just getting up and heading upstairs. So the crown, well guarded, but it is hard to manipulate on this watch, and so I don't like that. And then some people, although this isn't a huge deal for me, will not like the pressed clasp. Honestly, I could care less, but some people would like to see a milled clasp. But honestly, for the price point, I really don't think you can complain too much. So guys, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Really On Time Watch Reviews. Thank you for watching to the end. Remember, whenever you leave your house, you need to have a great looking piece to wear in your wrist. And this Addiesdive Captain Willard Homage with that textured dial is a great looking watch. And remember, wherever you're going, you need to get there on time. God bless you guys. See you in the next video.